In what ways does your media product use, develop, or challenge forms and conventions of real media products? Well, the way in which we developed the forms and conventions in our music video was by researching similar artists to our type of genre, which is R&B pop. We looked into artists like Bruno Mars and Olly Murs, looking at their music videos, their persona, and their fashion sense. This did not only help us get inspiration for our own work, but it also helped us find our own target audience, which attracted this type of genre. We also followed key conventions of a typical pop music video, as regularly they use the past and the present to represent the situation in order for the audience to understand the music video. Just like in the R&B music video Do You by Ne-Yo, it uses the past and the present to represent how they used to be in love and how they used to be. We use this idea in our music video when the couple are playing chess. Then it goes on to a scene when they are arguing. Then it goes to a scene when he's alone looking at his phone. Typical characteristics of a sad pop music video is using dim lighting and high-angle shots to show that he is powerless. This is shown when he is singing by the window. However, when he is cheerful, there are low-angle shots to show that he's happy. This happens when Charlotte comes back to Ollie. Between the types of music video, amplification, illustration, and disjuncture, I believe that we have used illustration for our music video, as it illustrates the meaning of the lyrics and the genre, in which it provides a classic visualization for the audience to picture in their minds. I've applied Goodwin's theory to our work. The reason being is that there is a relationship between the lyrics and the visuals. For example, at the beginning of the music video, when the song starts singing, "Rain on me, I want to feel every drop on my skin," there is a visualization of the singer singing in the rain. Another reason why I can relate this to Goodwin's theory is that the narrative conforms within our music video, as our narrative is fragmented. Because although there's a storyline and a strong narrative, there are performance scenes in between, so you can tell that it's a music video. Goodwin's theory also includes the notion of looking. Given that the camera shot in our music video acts as a point of view when Ollie is looking at pictures of him and his girlfriend, this highlights the notion of looking, since the camera is behind him. The way in which we challenged the forms and conventions of our music video was by using fast jump cuts. Although it's regularly used in upbeat music videos, it's rarely used in sad pop music videos. Therefore, we have challenged this kind of genre to have that type of jump cut editing. As the song we have chosen for our music video is sad and about love, we wanted to connect our audience in a more personal level. Therefore, we did this by camera shots and angles. For example, we used close-ups of his face by the riverside to emphasize that they're meant to be together till the end, and the mid-shots and long shots of him performing using his body language allow the audience to see the emotion he uses through his hands to show how upset he is feeling. Another way of getting the audience's sympathy at the beginning was by showing them together at the table laughing. Then soon there's a realization from the actor that he was just imagining her in front of him. It then cuts to a long shot of him alone, which shows the level of emotion that he is feeling, which intensifies the atmosphere. Not only did we want the audience to feel sympathy, but since breakups and arguments are typical in our lives, our audience can relate to how the star is feeling. How effective is the combination of your main product and the ancillary texts? For our ancillary task, I created a website and a digipack, which is very effective as it emphasized what type of genre our artist was. It also helps sell the artist's image and music. On the website, it includes information on the artist, how to contact him for bookings, a photo gallery, videos in which it includes interviews of fans and the artist, and the music video. There are also tour dates, merchandising, links to Twitter, Facebook, and MySpace. The website also has a live Twitter feed on the homepage so that the fans can follow him. The website is consistent and has the star's logo on every page. The reason why there is merchandise on the website is so that fans can purchase Ollie Patriarca fan items such as mugs, t-shirts, posters, and a QR code. We added a QR code to emphasize what type of audience we would have, which is people who have an Android phone or an iPhone who can scan in the code. This makes our audience digital natives who are early adopters and who have grown up with technology. These are teenagers to young adults. Making the digipack allows the audience to look at never-before-seen images of the artist and all-in-one CD of the artist's tracks. The look of the digipack relates back to the artist's genre of R&B pop. In order to make the digipack authentic, I added a barcode at the bottom of the track list and our industry's label. We also created a Twitter account for him so that the fans can follow him. They would receive live tweets and they could tweet back, almost a way of contacting the artist. What have you learned from your audience feedback? During the making of our music video, we created a questionnaire for our audience. The questions included, what is your favorite artist or band and what is appealing about them? Or, what is your favorite music genre? This helped us find our target audience and expected in a music video with this type of genre. Soon after our rough cut of our music video was completed, we received a substantial amount of audience feedback from our peers, who are also our target audience. This helped us improve on our music video. We then analyzed our music video over and over again and made sure that our synchronization was on point, and then figured out what scenes needed to be reshot. In the end, when the music video was completed, we then showed a substantial amount of people our music video and asked them to fill in an audience feedback sheet, and some were also videoed. The majority of the audience said that our synchronization was on point, so he looked like he was singing. However, he had problems acting and really committing to the role, so it was understandable that it didn't come to a surprise to us that our audience responses commented on that point. They also thought that the music video was cheesy. Whether it's a good thing or a bad thing, people have different opinions on how they would enjoy that kind of song. Some people like it cheesy and some people don't at all. We were able to receive better comments than we had in the first place. In reflection from our audience response, I think that they commented fairly, and since we received more positive reviews than negative, it made me proud of what we accomplished with our music video in the end. How did you use media technologies, construction and research planning, and evaluation stages? I used a various amount of programs and equipment during the construction, research planning, and evaluation stages. Firstly, during the research stage, I used the internet, mainly Google and YouTube. YouTube allowed me to research inspirational music videos, looking at what type of camera angles, locations, and effects that are normally used with the same kind of genre we were using for our music video. While using Google, it helped me find out information on theories, other artists, and inspirations. During the construction of our music video, I used a professional HD Sony camera and a Sony SLR to take behind-the-scene footage and pictures. We used Final Cut as software for editing the music video, and as it was only available on Macs, I was only available to edit at school, as I didn't have a Mac myself. Using Final Cut meant that I could use various transitions and effects in my music video to make it look more professional. Rather than last year, for AS, we used iMovie to create a short opening sequence. On the other hand, using iMovie limited us to what we could have achieved if we used Final Cut. Once the music video was done, it was then uploaded onto YouTube so that it could be viewed globally. To construct my digipack, I had to use my own software, Photoshop Element 7, which I was very familiar with since I have used it before. Using Photoshop allowed me to be precise with my images and made editing look professional. I also created the artist logo and our record label's logo on Photoshop. For creating one of our ancillary tasks, which was the website, I used an online website called Wix.com, which is a website maker. It allowed me to choose a template, and then from there we added content such as gallery and merchandise and artist information. Another major technology that I used was Blogger.com. I have an individual one and a group one, which I share with my partner, where I blog about my influences, add diary entries through the process of the music video, do music video analysis, digipack analysis, and basically everything I learn and come across during the construction, research planning, and evaluation processes. In order to communicate to my partner, we had to use Facebook, so we created a group called Media Group. We use this to share our thoughts and information with each other, as well as communication through the phone. I use the website Issue to put in my PowerPoint and documents onto the blog, so it looked